What up, y'all? Welcome, 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 welcome. What's going on? We are about to get into our general collective reading, shall we? Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you all are well. If not, that's what this video is for. For you to gain clarity. It's clarity season. Neptune is retrograde, so the rose-colored glasses off. And that will be up until December 1st. So a lot of truths are being presented to you. Welcome, beautiful. Hey, Amina. Welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This will be an interesting reading. I can just sense it already because of the energies that are surrounding us. Mars is squaring Pluto. So this gives us this advantage when it comes to change. And this change is connected to the deep and sensitive psychological areas of our lives. Pluto, Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, deep, intense emotions, and what that truly means to us when it comes to creating our willpower, our solar plexus energy. When it comes to what we feel we can do, it will normally stem from what we have learned, either through our upbringing or ourselves. And right now, we're in that space where a lot of you are going through this transition within your transformation that you're like, you're seeing the cause and effect of so many areas of your life. For instance, you may have started to notice that a certain part of your childhood connected you to the period of adolescence or high school. Then high school connected you to a point of, let's say, college or early 20s, late teens. That point connected you to, if you're in your 30s, to that moment now for some, or 40s. Every part of your life, obviously everything happens for a reason, right? But we can really get to tap into what that reason is when we see life as happening for and through us and not to us, as you would normally hear me mention, right? So a lot of the energies that are surrounding us could be bringing to the surface those situations that have, in the past, we may have seen as, or even still now, seen as happening to, when in reality, it's been for you. Especially if you are destined and fated to break a generational pattern within your bloodline. In most cases, if you're watching my readings, you are connected to that energy where you are here to break a generational pattern so that way thereafter can experience heaven on earth. So now, here comes the conversation of challenging the status quo of ourselves and what society decides we should be doing. But then there's this awakening where you ask yourself, why am I here? Welcome, Empress Roll, my love. I hope you Empresses and Goddesses are doing amazing. And we are going to have an amazing evening. So get comfy, do what you do. Because right now we just having a conversation. So Let me know what y'all got going on so we can really dive into this energy, because obviously this reading is for y'all, right? This is a collective reading. With those of you who are here, let me know what you got going on. Obviously, the cards are going to pull energy regardless. Throw me. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, if you are following me on Instagram, you'll notice that I'm going to be posting more regarding the energies that are assisting the collective when it comes to the breakthroughs within generational patterns. Not here for that. So we will definitely tap into what generational patterns you may be experiencing that could be blocking you from experiencing divine love for self, for others, and divine opportunities. I am so grateful for you, my Empress Rose. So let's say thank you to our benevolent ancestors, spirit guides, cosmic ancestors. He actually just dropped something, huh? Yeah, he did. Not anyway. Thank you, Source, for everything, for this platform to connect with the collective so we can really do as we were intended to do. 655. Because that's what I intend to use, the tools that I am aware of to assist you all. So that's why I said, let me know what y'all got going on. Let's get to the bottom of this stuff. For real, for real. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get to the root of it. So when we pull these messages, it's the energy that I'm absorbing from you all. I'm glad you feel safe. You should feel safe. It's called rooting and grounding, baby. You're going to do just that. It's really important for us to know where we're at. We're in the age of Aquarius. There's so much going on in the world, and you see how important it is to be the eye of the storm, right? Notice that's been a repetitive message. If you follow me on Instagram, we've been doing our lives. And there's been times where you may not see me because you can sense that the storm has been developing. For some of you, the storm has been going on for years. And if you're one who the storm has been going on for years, notice how powerful you are, and you may be the one creating it. So whatever it is that we desire, we have to first be in alignment to it within ourselves. It's the only way. What's for you will never be confusing. Usually what's confusing to you may be stemming from a point of interest. You have interest and you have commitment. Have to decide and then take action. There's two things. There's a decision phase and there's an action phase. Most people, everyone is making decisions every day. Every day, every moment. Thank you for liking the video so far. Much love. So everyone's making decisions every day. However, taking action is different on those decisions. See? And that brings me to history only repeats itself because no one is questioning to the point where they feel themselves connecting to their center, that point of stillness that never changes. Doesn't matter how loud the eye of the storm, doesn't matter how crazy things are, that center of the storm is still, right? So, do you know that space within yourself? Do you know what that stillness is? Because that's honestly the space where manifestation happens. So, one big part of that space is the heart chakra. We know that we have life because we have breath, cardio system, the air we breathe, right? So, every time you take that deep breath, things just slow down. So, take deep breath. Take some deep breaths right now before you even get into these cards, because I already know Source about to have us doing some stuff over there. Yeah, he's just about to be. Stop. Let's get into these messages, y'all. And we're back. We're going to start with cosmic reading cards because I already feel like we way out there already. If we're supposed to tap into love, we will. But just know that all these messages are going to guide you towards love anyway. My goal is to really get the collective to really see that true unconditional love is a real thing. And it's not confusing at all. At all. Okay. But in order to experience that unconditional love, you have to be real close to this heart center because that's where love is pumped from. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the root, 4th chakra. It's storming where I'm at. I feel grand change, a shift, a shade, and welcome. And notice how you may feel yourself when there's a storm going on outside. And I mean when you're at a point where it's just storming, nothing's happening, it's just storming outside, and you just in your crib chilling. Notice the stillness that comes over you. Even in the point where someone, is scared or surprised, there's still that space within you that's still. There's an immovable space within us all, an unchangeable. It's the soul, really. It's eternal. Let's get into these cosmic messages. You ready? I'm ready. I'm here for these messages too. Word up. Welcome, y'all. Let's see what the message is. Activation card for the soul. Let's get the soul activated here. What's the message? Choices. It came out it flopped out in reverse, okay? But these cards aren't read reverse, but we're going to go with the energy. So the energy came out reversed. However, we're talking about choices here. Number 8, transformation, major, Mars, squaring Pluto. High risk of accidents too, so slow down. But that energy is up until today, but give it about 3 more days and just chill out, right? But it's also a time where the use and action of your willpower, your instinct, when it comes to these sensitive areas and what you choose to do with them, major. 1440 on the timer. That's how major it is. We're talking about legacy. We're talking about a future generation. We're talking about you. Specifically, could be the next 7 to 20 years. What if you knew whatever you did, whatever choice you make in the next 24 hours is the reason you live the life you live the next 720 years. As we mentioned, 720 could mean something to some of y'all. That's a Cancer Leo cusp. We're talking about the moon and the sun. So this could even be new moon, full moon. They mean something to you too. The moon cycles in general. Or your commitment's being tested right now. 737. Your commitment's being tested as to, are you truly sure about what it is that you want to do? Do you believe in yourself? Do you know how fruitful and abundant you are? What are your core values? Based on those core values, are you willing to change or accept change in areas of things that you may not be able to physically change and they just have to undergo a process? For some, it's patience. Do you have the patience for all of this passion that you have and whatever it is that you create? It sounds like a plan that needs to be put in place here. Let's see what's next. Some days you just want to exist. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that. You feel so much peace and calm. Let's see. Making choices based on balanced partnerships and your self-worth. Mirrored souls comes out next. Libra energy. As within, so without. As above, so below. Choices. Some of you don't realize that, or maybe you do, or maybe you just have to apply that signs of synchronicities or information that you've been seeking when it comes to the occult. Make wiser decisions. And take action based on your truth. Your truth. Not what someone else thinks you should be doing. Or what you should be believing in. Because it's a tradition. This age is about moving beyond ancestral patterns. Because this is the reason why so many things are going on today. There are certain traditions that are being passed down that have no business being passed down. Certain issues within the body. Some say it's genetic. Don't realize how simple and deep that is, because there's something that's being passed down that's considered to be worthy in terms of one's wellness, and it's not. So the more you're putting that into your body, welcome in Preem Love, whatever it is that you're putting into your body, you're physically creating on the outside of you. Whatever is going on within you is becoming your reality. Your awareness is your reality. Mirrored souls. 21. The World card. Completion of a cycle. Now, the World card has all of the fixed signs. Welcome, Jordan, my love. The world card consists of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Now we're talking about second house, fifth house, eighth house, 11th house. Second house talks about I have. I have is also sacral, desires. Leo, eighth house, the I will, the sun. That's the sun's energy. What are you willing to do with the power you have within? What is it that's within? Do you know what's within? Have you mastered your weaknesses? Everything outside of you is a reflection of you. Accountability will allow you to see that clearer. Too many are walking around here playing the blame game. Because my mom treated me this way, my dad did this, but this, and then this ain't the first time you're here. Some are new souls, yes. But those new souls came from those who have overcome karmic cycles. Now, notice how one has her eye open and the other one doesn't. As I'm looking at this, the right side or right brain is open. The left side is closed, logic. This could be masculine energy that could be closed off, or the fact that Chiron is in Aries. Chiron in Aries, we just had a full moon in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. You master those deep rooted wounds, that part of generational patterns. Here we have the awakened, enlightened soul, the high vibrational unity consciousness soul. Once you master the polarity, you are now able to have the all-seeing vision. Right. Right. See how important that heart chakra is, though? Forgiveness, heart light as a feather. And most people carry too much load that when it's time for them to go through the dark night of the soul, this is why you experience those type of emotions. Where it does hurt. You know, it does feel like it hurts. At least that's what's been programmed, that it hurts. But does it actually hurt, or is it a process or a cycle? Because when we go to space, what space is doing, that we are doing within our bodies to space, it's not hurt. We have translated it that way. Welcome, y'all. Hey, Lady Hurricane. Feel me? And that's the beauty of the intuition if you're able to follow it. But in order for you to follow your intuition, you got to do what? You have to be connected to the heart, and the heart has to be connected to the throat chakra, and you have to be able to hear that inner voice. It's a vibration. That's why you got to be mindful of what it is that you surround yourself with. Full moon in Aries, that just happened. Aries is all about the I am that I am. One's own personal temperament, life force, and vitality. The polar opposite to Aries is Libra. Let's go back. Aries is ruled by Mars. It's the I am that I am. You'll know Mars as the masculine energy, that blood energy, right? And The body that has blood has life. The body that has blood has life. That's circulating, that's moving. It's the life force. The polar opposite to that energy, or where the life force is being pulled from when it comes to the I am that, it's Libra. The scales, justice. That's what the divine is. It just is. And it's ruled by Venus. Venus is a feminine energy. Once you begin to open your eyes about that anima, that feminine energy within, and realize that that is the healing factor, because that's where there's an issue with love. It's the nurturing aspect. And nurturing is not control. And love is not attachment. So now we have all this energy. We have the full moon in Aries. We have Chiron in Aries. Right? So if your life force is being pulled from Venus, Libra energy, which has a lot to do with partnerships, commitment, agreements, contracts, think about it. How many contracts and people have you signed up with that have no business being connected to what? Your tribe, your soul tribe, your blood. You ain't talking about family now. Talking about what gives you life. Are you surrounding yourself with things that give you life? In terms of you, yourself, not people. Are you feeding yourself with life? Or bullshit? Because the universe does not have a sense of humor. It just is. Right? Let's see what's next. The energy you just passed to me was refreshing. I share my love. Yeah. 749 is an ending when it comes to the foundation. But you got to trust your intuition here. Endings bring new beginnings. Okay. 27. A 9. Self-worth comes out. And look. What we just finished talking about? What's that? Almost looks like what somebody will put ashes in, like to hold on to, like a small little third eye. So it's wisdom of the ages within the third eye. But it depends on how you view what you're looking at. Hi, Fatima, baby. How are you viewing what you're looking at? And now the how belongs to the universe, your higher self. Are you looking at your world from a higher perspective or your 3D perspective? Or both? Now, if we're doing both, we're talking about the ego. We got the bigger picture, but we can also zoom into what we got going on right here. Self-worth comes out. Venus energy could be Taurus or Libra. We have the North Node in Taurus coming up January of next year, the 19th. We go from a North Node in Gemini, which is about learning astrology, agriculture, connecting and networking with those who have a similar willpower, knowing. North Node is going into Taurus. Taurus's self-worth energy, possessions, finances. Taurus, that energy is connected to the King of Pentacles. I'm gonna show you what the North Node card looks like. 2 of them. Okay. So we can get an idea of what we looking at over here. Mind you, we ain't put no cards yet because, tarot cards yet, but let's see. You're gonna be learning up in here, okay? Because I'm pretty sure some of y'all have cards. If you're really interested in getting to see the cards you were dealt, I am doing Zoom get-togethers, basically, where we can have a powwow. Yes, there is a fee, and if you want the replay, hit me up, email, let me know what's up. But the whole objective of that is for you to get to see and know the cards you were dealt when it comes to astrology and all of the signs that are there. So let's get back to this Taurus and North Node that we got going on the 19th of January. So, and in those Zooms, whoever is there, you will also receive a reading. So that's why that's another thing. It's also limited spaces for that, because I want to be able to give y'all time or whatever. So here we go. The North Node and Taurus. This is what we're looking at. When we talk about Taurus, this is what we're looking at. I'm missing one. Missing the main one. When we talk about North Node and Taurus, we have the Empress, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. These are Taurus cards. So the collectives, right? The collective's life purpose when it's in Taurus looks like this. If you're someone who's watching readings and the North Node for the next year and a half looks like this, does it make sense as to why things in your life are changing right now? Does it make sense? 2021, 5-year, studying, coming up with that practical plan, because what prosperity lies ahead when the collective consciousness goes into Taurus. It's a 3 and a 5. The first card that came out, 8 choices. No, nothing happens by coincidence. Let's keep that at the forefront, obviously, because these messages are flowing, right? Choices. And this looks like, this literally looks like the birth of these two. So allow your mind to just imagine. That's all we're doing right now. We're just imagining. And as we're imagining, just know we manifesting something right now. 7:55, 34:42. There goes that 5 again. 44, spiritual realm. 8, transformation. We're shifting some shit up in here tonight. Let's go. Let's keep going, y'all. We got choices, mirrored souls, and self-worth. Make the choice based on you, but know who you are. If you want to get to know that on a practical sense, that would be Venus energy, your moon energy in your chart. And those houses would be Venus's second house, the moon is the fourth house. Let me shuffle this out right quick. As I split the deck, we have Shine and Golden Crown. 2914. It's showtime, baby. It's showtime. See what's next. $757. We went from 737 to 757. There goes that 3 and 5 again. This is the last message from the activation of the soul cards. At the bottom, we have 7. Unconditional love. Come through, source. Yes. See, we're moving something. The cards are confirming it. It's really that simple. That's how karma works. It's quick. That was just 3622. We have Sacred Journey, Kundalini rising, okay? And when you experience those moments where you feel down and out and like you don't want to do nothing, it could be that moment where Kundalini is restricting itself so that when it expands, you're able to use all the information. If you perceive that moment of 3644 as a moment where you're going to be able to change and end something with universal love, you'll be able to rise above it. Shadow self. There you go. There's that. Sacred journey of the shadow self. That's what we're talking about today. Well, we have choices based on mirror souls, your self-worth, on this sacred journey when it comes to the shadow self. You embrace that shadow self, you'll realize the shadow is protecting you from when things get too hot. That's what the shadow does in nature. But again, we have been programmed to perceive certain feelings and vibrations as something low, where we call it pain. Told y'all we're going to get to the root of this stuff. When I say hold yourself accountable, I mean hold the reins of your heart and hold yourself accountable for everything you've experienced up until today. Your life right now is because of what you've been aware of. This ain't got nothing to do with your mama, your grandmother, nobody. It's what you are aware of, and this is what you're experiencing right now. So if you're not experiencing unconditional love, it's because you're aware of the opposite. That's all. Shadow self. You want the wheel to turn? You want the transformation? That's under unconditional love is transformation and then awakening. And awakening happens when you what? Walk your truth. Believe, and celebration is inevitable. Be still. 5. As you go through the change, be still. A moment of celebration is coming. 6. Things are being balanced out. 11. Just is. Believe that you have the power, the root. 4. Trust your intuition. Know what your moon energy is so you can walk your truth. Knowing that everything you touch turns into gold with this 3 energy because you know your shit. The Hierophant. 5. Tapped into your core values. Both of this 3 and this 5 are both Venus energy. Like if we're talking about the tarot cards. Walk your truth. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Walk your truth. You see that hand of fate is on that ass. Walk your truth. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting this finger of God, Yod energy that happens throughout the collective, because that is going to help you break generational patterns. How do I know? I've done it myself. Where now I'm in this space of compassion. And I can assist by being an example. Not by forcing anybody to do anything. Just by being an example. Okay? Ain't no love is lost. Everybody's on a different journey. You just have to know where you at. Walk your truth. Once you walk your truth, you go through this transformation. It leads you to an awakening of realizing that you can master this. 33 is a master teacher, because whatever this is you're going through, that's what co-creating with the universe is. It's to help and give life, or be a space where life can exist or be. Then you have unconditional love at the foundation of this. Okay. That was interesting. You went there with that one. We went there with that one. Let's look at the moonology, since we all up in the moon's energy and shit. Collective subconscious right now. It's you, sis. Just me, sis. You giving it today. I hear you. Y'all funny. Source is pulling these messages through. Yeah, telling you, the crown in this heart. The crown and the heart want to communicate. In order for it to do so, the throat chakra has to be open. Humming, singing. Let's see. 803. 803, transformation, new beginning. 0 is a master number. 3 is the Empress. Yeah. You're very close to achieving your goal. And bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. At the bottom, we have emotions are running high, because you're very close to achieving your goal. Right before your breakthrough moment, shit get crazy. Bring love into the situation. That's all you do. That's all you're going to do. Rain on it a little bit. That's it. Just chill. Just chill out. Okay? Because you have a potential of things that can happen that may be outside of the box, unorthodox, but it works for you. Feel me? Let's see. Don't let your past hold you back. Works for you. Telling you, whatever works for you, do what's best for you. Okay? Do what's. Let me see. I need to check a transit right quick. Let me see something. Mercury sextile Venus on the 6th of November. Use your communication skills and words to influence those around you, because I just saw 11-7 up here. Okay. So, we're getting closer to that energy where Mercury sextile Venus, where people can persuade you. Damn, that was a goodie for some of y'all. Don't get persuaded by the wrong one. That was 4411. It's almost like you're going to be presented with multiple offers, like the 7 of Cups. Not every cup, well, not everything that glitters is gold. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let your past hold you back. So somebody from the past could be coming back. Don't fall into the victim mentality where you feel sorry for the person and all this other stuff. Know how far you've come. Know the work you've done. Stick to your truth. Walk your truth. Oh, Even opportunities that you know are no longer connected to what you want to do right now. What do you need to release? Bring love into the situation. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let your past hold you back. Whatever this is, 2 times nothing's going to come of this situation, because the nothing will come of the situation card came out in reverse. So it's almost like somebody in here knows that nothing will come of the situation. You keep telling yourself, okay, let me just see. Let me just see. Nah, man, fuck that. Let it go. Take yourself to space. Go into your own space. Go into your own space. Go into your own space. Communication is key. Communication is key. The languages may be different. That's 40, 45, 57. Changing consciousness. There's a change in consciousness that's changing the wheel of karma. The wheel of karma is involved. That's literally which one was that? Hold on. Let me see something. I gotta check this for you. Hold on. It's a whole helicopter too. What's popping? Yeah, there's a finger of fate on that, by the way. Yeah, that's what it was. Be mindful of what you're aware of. What you are aware of, you're creating. What you are aware of, you're creating. Communication is key. What you are aware of, you're creating. You see this image right here? The intuition needs to be connected. So it's like not connected to the soul. Mind and body, yes. The soul, however. 808. Not connected to what you truly know you're supposed to be doing. Eight is real. Take time to breathe out. Are we in that phase right now? Yeah, we in the disseminating phase, and the moon is in Cancer. Take time to breathe out when it comes to whatever occurred in your upbringing. Just breathe it out, let it go, so that way you can shift into the next thing that needs to be cleared out. It's almost like you're just removing those rugs from whatever you cleared out from under the rugs. Now you're taking the rugs out. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's why it's important to remove these things, because in order for you to have a mindset to even come up with the plan, your mind has to be clear. When the mind is clear, the path is clear. A new start is coming. Final message: meditate and contemplate. At the bottom, a new start is coming still. And at the top, step out of your comfort zone. That's literally the North Node's energy right now, is the 8 of Swords. Because it's the first decan of Gemini that the North Node is in as it's approaching Taurus, because it goes backwards, by the way. So let's get into the tarot messages. Now I really want to see what's going on, because A lot of y'all shadow self is just coming from your upbringing. It's just generational patterns. It's not even, it's 811. It's generational patterns that you're changing and bringing into balance. Or use what you've gone through. Be creative about what you've gone through. Be creative about what you've gone through. Let's see. Be creative about what you've gone through. Rick Ross out now. You'll be rich forever if you do. You'll be rich forever if you do. Triumph through adversity is your current situation, collective. Come through. What's next? Triumph through adversity. Core values about your roots. Two of Cups energy. What's helping the collective? With this, what's helping the collective with the triumph here? What is helping? What will help you if you make a choice and act on that decision? Or a lover, or a Gemini, or the way you are perceiving your reality, how you communicate that to the world outside of you. Come from a space of the higher perspective, which shows you've gained wisdom through the challenge. If you do not gain the wisdom, you will have to repeat the lesson. Gabriel's here in this Lover's card, which is the throat chakra. Make a decision and take action based on your inner voice. It won't make sense. That's the intuition. This is for some, not all, obviously. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Core values. The core. A strong core equals a strong back. If you have a strong back, you're in alignment. The challenge will be Three of Pentacles for you when it comes to this triumph, in moments of adversity. Who are you connected to? Do these people have a similar vision or language? If not, you know what to do. A decision needs to be made, or action needs to be taken on the choice that has been made as it relates to mirrored souls, the twins. Seems like work right now. Okay. Work, communicating, career, energy. Basis of this. Then I have to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Saturn and Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house. Neptune energy is the house where fantasies and also illusions occur. It's like the masculine moon. Pisces energy. Saturn in this card is in the sign of Pisces. Saturn is all about challenges, structure, power, control. In order to gain wisdom or order in chaos. The order in this chaos is walking away possibly from something that you have fully established and where it was abundant and fruitful. Or was it? Because it may have drained you. Or did it? Or was it just part of the process? Or was it something that you had to go through to know your true values? Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. This is a Taurus card. Taurus cards in the minor arcanas are 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles. So here we have just that one pentacle that you desire, but your inner voice needs to fully connect when it comes to this one idea. Could be something you've been holding back on because of this challenge. 7 and 3 is 10 of Pentacles. That's everything you want. The support, the love, and career, romance, family, friends, self. But this here is all about divine timing. Divine timing is at play. Trust divine timing, not your ego's timing. Welcome, Ricky. 5513, 5549, but it's 13. An immediate past, 2017 on the clock. And immediate past, we got the 4 of Cups. So again, this is definitely for some of you an idea that you just been, it's like everything's right in front of you. But that spark of inspiration to feel it, to want to do it, you may be losing your focus on it because of something that you need to walk away from. So it's like, we already know energy is fluid. You want to make sure you're surrounded by the frequency that's going to allow you to grow. You're not going to put a healthy seed in some rotten soil, right? So, crowning the reading, whatever was crowning the reading, it's at the forefront, therefore connected closely to the universe. And this is what's manifesting right now. What is manifesting? What's manifesting? Wow. These two are the same. Literally, as of this shit is crazy. Okay. Y'all. There is potential. Okay. For some of you, this has a lot to do with telepathy. If you've been wanting to really increase your energy, your frequency, your vibration in order to tap into that higher consciousness, is going to require you to detach from certain frequencies that do not believe or speak that language. Because it's an energy. It needs to be around the source that it can connect to. It's really that simple, y'all. You're not going to wear a shoe that does not fit you. Okay? The potential that you all are having, that if you detach, you'll be able to manifest as above, so below instantly. But that's going to require you to trust your intuition, because you're walking away from 8 cups to go to 2. For some, the quantity is what's getting in your way. You've invested this much time. Time is an illusion, boo. This is time. You wearing it. What you looking at me right now, you're looking at time. This is time. But you got to take a leap of faith. This is on the other side here. Take what you got. Take what you got. The other side, you got the Ace of Cups. Bring love into the situation. It'll get clearer for you. Let people be on their path. Let people be who they are. Just mind your business. Mind your business. And handle yours. Do what you can control. In the immediate future, that's the potential. Or some of you could literally cut yourself out your greatest bliss and fucking around and shit. Just saying. Just keeping it real. Or this could be people around you that you've been telling, yeah. If you don't disconnect from this and yeah, energy is fluid. That's the real cooties out here. Immediate future, divine timing is at play. This sounds like a tower. It's like the universe is just sitting there like, all right. I'm going to see what you're going to do, because if you don't do, then I'm going to bring in this energy that's going to force you to do it, because it might be an energy that can piss you off, sort of, take you out of your element when you're supposed to be the eye of the storm. Then you find yourself going through this moment, but you still be all right, though. The universe is like, no, you're good. Just get yourself up and out of here. Divine timing is at play. So be easy on yourself, too. When it comes to, let's say, yeah, you hear and take action, take action, take action. Be easy on yourself, but still be focused on what needs to get done or what must get done. Because to need is to lack. So therefore, there's a change that must occur that's not happening yet. Just be patient. Keep going. Okay? Things have been heavy, but you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost home. All right? The advice: in the immediate future, divine timing. I'm going to clarify that later. We're going to go back to it because the advice is judgment. Something from the past comes up. You need to take action. What's the action? What's the solution? Let me get an energy card here for the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. So again, another Saturn card. The basis of the reading and the immediate future are both connected to Saturn. Damn, this is Saturn as I split the deck here too. Woman holding a coin is the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, wherever you work at, could be connected to your happiness on so many other levels that you may not be connecting the dot. Could be something that you've been really looking into like the last 2 years. It's time to make a decision. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. Seven of Pentacles energy is what? The happy family. Divine timing for you to be in this happy space, happy home. Home is within you too, happy with self. Being happy with self means that your environment matches that too, or at least at some point it will. But then for some of you who have been good with self and you feel like, damn, but the outside's still not changing, action just needs to be taken in another area of life for something else to shift. It's a circuit. So every point is connected to the next. That's why there are no coincidences. Let me get one more here for this. Blossoming abundance. 43/7, the Chariot, victory and success when it comes to a happy family, or this could be pregnancy too. Twins for some of you. Divine timing though. This could be pregnant with an idea that doubles your income. A new addition though. There's a new addition for sure. It's divine timing for a new addition. We have Healer of the Ages. So unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. Let me shuffle this out. Let's see what's in the environment. What is in the environment here for the collective? Moon in Libra could be significant. New moon in Libra. That was on the 20th, right? No. Full moon. There's something in your environment that's going to require you to have courage to move forward. Part of that courage is really looking at everything for what it is and not telling yourself anything other than what it is, because Neptune is retrograde, so the truth is right in front of you. And Neptune will be retrograde up until December 1st. And there is a shadow phase after that for 2 weeks for any retrograde period, pre and post. So whatever this is that's in your environment is in divine timing, because your advice is all about judgment. Can I have one more for the environment here? Tell me more about the environment. Connections, partnerships. The wheel is definitely turning on that. Wheel of karma. I'm telling you, divine timing is it's time for y'all to have this blossom in abundance, for real, for real. That's why I'm saying you don't want to cut yourself out of manifesting your dreams because of the way you're thinking about it. For some of you, it's simply walking away from things that no longer serve you. If it's supposed to be in your life, it'll return or it'll be there. But for right now, the power of now is important. This is why. Because this is what this current energy is standing on. This is the foundation of where we're at right now. It's justice. It's Libra energy. It's partnerships. It's commitment, not interest, commitment. Why? North Node and Taurus. Venus energy, the Hierophant, the Empress, committed to always growing. That's why anything that is touched is manifested, because there's a commitment to the belief in the knowing. Right? In the hopes position, Ashe. In the hopes position, the Three of Cups came out in reverse, which is connected to your challenge right now. The Three of Pentacles. Celebrating with people you got no business celebrating, or expressing what it is that you want to do with people who don't see it the way you do. This is where some of you have to take your power back from and connect to the soul tribe, that 808 message that we saw up there, saw in here around that time, whatever. Page of Wands. Go where you're inspired, not where you're drained. You'll know, you'll have a clear indication as to knowing where you're supposed to be when you have this inspiration. There's times where you're not going to be motivated to do certain things, but you want to surround yourself around those things that inspire you, because that's what motivates you. Okay. Now one more for this hopes position for the collective. Ace of Cups. Go where you celebrate, not tolerate it. It's literally, for what you're hoping for is the opposite of what's in your immediate past. Literally the Four of Cups. So it's like, take the cup, damn it, take the cup, take the cup, release all this old shit, take the cup, release the shit of the past, and take this new cup. Okay, for what you're hoping for, supreme unconditional love is necessary. So wherever supreme unconditional love is lacking, you have no business being there. You want to win. You want that double. You want to win. Do we want to win? Do we? Listen. Shift the way you've been thinking about your foundation. Shift the way you've been thinking about what you've placed yourself on, past, where you at now, and just tell yourself thank you for coming this far. Sometimes you gotta show yourself gratitude, because that's usually what you're seeking from the outside world, and this shit ain't even. Now when you start connecting with your soul tribe, it get realer out here. Okay, the love is there, but go where you're inspired, y'all. Seek your truth. This is a Sag card. You got that spark right now. Seek your truth. Trust your path. Trust your alignment to the stars. The outcome, 8 of Pentacles. About to go to work on what it is that has to do, on what it is when it comes to your purpose, your identity, your immortal spirit. You're going to go to work on it. 11138. That's 11111. You're going to align it. You're going to make the proper changes. That's what it's saying here. Or at least that's the energy available to you. And when you do, because 8 is all about manifesting abundance, you'll have it here. As above, so below. It's available to you. Your current situation card is victory and success. But it does have some adversity you would have to go through. This is that Capricorn energy anyway. The way you think about resistance will be the difference between your strength and an injury. The way you think about resistance is the difference between strength and an injury. Because if you tell yourself you can't do something or you can't lift something, the body's going to follow. Okay? Let's get one more for the outcome with the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, a tower moment. So all of a sudden, I'm telling you, the moment you detach and walk away from what no longer serves you, because this is crowning your reading and this is the foundation of your reading. Both of these energies are Saturn and Pisces. Once you gain the wisdom from the challenges that you have gone through based on your belief system, your spirituality, for some of you becoming the outcast, literally becoming the outcast. All this is going on around you. You sitting here because you're still, okay, and you're walking your truth. You're working on your truth here. You're working on self. Virgo, this is that Virgo energy. You're working on remaining rooted and grounded as all of this is happening around you. But there's a massive shift within the crown. Remember, the universe is mental. As a man thinketh, so is he. 1:14:14. Your spirit guides and angels and ancestors are guarding y'all like no other. So the only thing you are responsible for right now is being still. There's messages some days that'll say take action. There's days that'll say be still. This is why it's important to take what resonates with you and connect to your truth. Leap of faith here. Let's get one more after this. What's this tower? Let me switch this up right quick. Let me pull a surrender card for the Tower, and then I'll pull a tarot card. And we'll just end it right there, because that's what I'm being guided to do right now. A surrender card for this Tower and a tarot card. Close off the reading. All right. Thank you for vibing with me, for your likes, your energy. And I truly hope that this message does help those who seek it. This is, wow. Surrender to effortlessness, the path of least resistance, being still. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Remember, trying is an insult to do it. Let's grab another one. Let's get another message here. Y'all. Surrender to divine timing. And surrender to what is. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. That's literally what happened with divine timing, because it's divine timing for you to have your abundance. The ego's timing is the body, is the flesh. Some of you feel like you got to do more. You got to do more. Sit your ass down and thank yourself for what you've done. 838. Sit your ass down. The tower is happening. You're already out the building. You acting like you in a burning building. It's relevant. It's fuck right now. Surrender your ego. Hey. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So go where you're celebrated. Y'all help people, assist those who actually want the assistance from you. Sometimes you're going to want to give that assistance to those that are closest to you, and that can piss you off because they're not going to want it. But that's the reality, like, of life right there. That's the polarity. Like, you were in that situation to realize who you are, that this is what you wanted to do. They created that resistance to create the strength for you to keep going. It just happened 4 and 3, just listening to it like that just now. Shit, you know that shit was gonna happen. It's all good though. But anytime something is resisting what you want to do, it's lifting weights. The heavier the weight, the stronger you're getting. But it depends on the way you perceive it. Because that 10 of wands can look like somebody holding on to 10 wands and it's extremely heavy, or 10 wands, they about to get this work in. Perception. Communication is key. New moon and Gemini energy, that card, communication is key. The communication you have between what it is that you feel, that you can do, that you desire, know that you have the power to do. Trusting your inner voice and the vision and creating it with the crown as above, so below. It's on and popping. Let's see what's at the top. Surrender the drama. Hey. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, emotions are running high. Remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. You'll come up with a resolution to solve it. Let's get a tarot card for this now. And we'll end it with that. Let's see what we got, y'all. Here we go. I appreciate you, Amina, my love. Well, yo, shout out to everyone who's here. I'm sending y'all so much love. 841 right now. Hell yeah. May this transformation bring you the foundation, the commitments, all that you ask for to feel at home. 841. Make sure upright. Clarify this outcome. 8 of Pentacles. You work on your craft. You work on what you're supposed to do. The Tower. What is the Tower? Page of Cups. Within the next 5 days. Right? The day before the dead. An ancestor could possibly assist you through your dreams. Water sign. Or this could be a younger water sign that may come in with a message within the next 5 days on how to balance this out. You can hear this coming, though, with this dolphin energy. Some of you can sense that something is coming in for sure. Okay? Stay optimistic and surrender more to effortlessness, because that's where manifestations happen, on the path of least resistance. And the least resistance is going to be the way you perceive the resistance, right? The Lovers. That is what's going to help you here. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. That means being with self. You know what you got to do. The top can be lonely sometimes, but it's healing. A wish coming true. Building these social relationships that actually connect to what it is that you truly want to work on. Where you're able to be a leader, and those around you are they know their power. They know who they are, but no one is competing with the other. Everyone knows their position. Foundation and rooftops. One is not more important than the other, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles. So we're looking at within the next 5 days to 3 weeks, expect some changes. Surrender to divine timing. Surrender to what is. Stay calm. Next 5 days to 3 weeks. Obviously, we're going to be doing some messages here. Yeah, definitely. 844. Chill. Right? Just observe things from a higher point of view. Okay? So that means responding and taking a moment before you decide, because when you decide and take action, just know that that's going to build the momentum for what's to come for you. If what we create and what's our reality has a lot to do with our awareness, let's tighten up them gears. Feel me? I have one more. Four of Cups. This is wow. I love this. Let's tighten up them gears. You see how this Four of Cups? This is actually taken from the cup and leaving these behind. Ashe. Come through, y'all. Come through. I'm loving it. All right. Whatever wants to steal your joy, let it think it's doing that, but don't feed it. Okay? Because your emotions that are connected to certain partnerships is where your commitment is being tested for where you want to go later on. All right? So that is your message, y'all. You know what? Let me do one more. Let me give y'all a starseed. Let's see what's at the top. Four of Wands. Celebrations, happiness. See your seeds grow. Transformation of a new life. Like, this is beautiful, y'all. Yeah, some hiccups here and there, but it's the beauty of a journey. The beauty is the journey, not the result. But perception is key. Starseed Oracle, final message. Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. The Falcons. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wait, this one got stuck here. We'll take it. Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. There's a reason. Wow. Okay. Okay. Because I'm not going to do this over. Star Brothers. Let's see. Can you see it? Star Brothers. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open back. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. This is getting too real, buddy. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. I'm going to read that again. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. That is not safe to let our guard down and our heart open. That the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. Know that this too shall pass, collective, okay? Triumph through adversity here. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. Ashe. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater love of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it's most hardened. Starseed Soul Inquiry for this message. How can you open yourself to receiving more support? In what ways can you open up yourself to receiving more support? I'm going to read Earth for you. 2. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it, to realize they are souls having a human experience but fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embodied their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most star seeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can become more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in the body on earth. I'm going to read that again. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you are being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Starseed soul inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? In what ways can you find greater balance between the two? Meditate and contemplate. Study the polar opposite between Virgo and Pisces. And then you can also look into Neptune and Jupiter's energy. One is the absolute truth and the other is a personal truth. Neptune is absolute, Jupiter is connected to personal truths. However, Neptune rules Pisces, but Jupiter was once the ancient ruler of Pisces. So, do what you wish with that information. For some of you, you need to hear that for whatever wanted to hear that for whatever reason. But that is the message for this evening for Suze, for you, and thank you for you being here with me. I love you very much. Besos, amor, cariño, de todo. I love y'all, and I'll check y'all next time.